Now, one of the ways you can change the look of your site is to add a background image. You do have to bear in mind that the same background image appears on every page of your website. It's not possible to have different background images on different pages. It takes a little bit of trial and error to get the look that you want, but it can look good if you choose the right image. To do it, come up to the More Actions, click on the arrow to open the box, and you need to go down to Manage Site. Click on that and it will take you to this window that we've seen before, and you want to come down to the bottom for Themes, Colours and Fonts. Now there are lots and lots of options here for changing the backgrounds and the look of particular areas of your site. We're going to look at the entire page, and we're going to look at the background. Now you have got an option to add a colour if you want, and you can just choose a straightforward colour and it'll add it there. I think you'll agree that looks really nasty. A little bit more interesting is to add an image. Now you've got two options. One is to add a background image and one is to add a wrapper image. They do a similar job. The background image sits behind the wrapper image, so it's possible to use both on your site, and that can look quite good if you choose the right images. So I'm going to add a background image, so I'll select that because I want to add an image, and I'll click here to choose the image. Now I've already found the image that I want to use, and I've put it on my desktop so I can find it easily. So I'm just going to select that and open it. It uploads, and in a moment it appears. Now that doesn't look great at the moment, so I have a few options here. The first is to repeat. Now I might choose to have no repeat, in which case just the image itself appears quite small. Again, that doesn't look great, so I might choose to repeat it just horizontally, and then it will repeat to fill the space of the horizontal frame. That looks a little bit better. I might choose not to repeat, but choose for it to stretch to cover the space. So if I save it and we'll go back to the site, and you can see what that looks like. So click here, back to Island Apartment. And what that will do is it will stretch the image so that it fills the whole of the background. The only issue with it is if I come to edit the page, if I start to put lots of stuff on the page, you can see the image continually stretches to fill the space as I use more and more space on the web page, and the image can very quickly get distorted. So I'll just take that back out, and you may find it looks better if I go back to Manage Site, back down to Themes, Colours and Fonts. You may find it looks better to have it in a fixed position. So I've still got it stretched so that it fills the whole space, but if we go back and we'll have a look at the difference now with it fixed in position. So back to the website, if I come up to the edit mode and I start to just add material here, you can see that the image doesn't resize, and as I scroll the image stays as a background and the foreground moves over it. I think that looks a little bit better, but it's for you to play around with. As I say, there are a number of options. I could put another image as a wrapper image, which would be in front of that background. I suppose the danger is you end up with so much clutter that it becomes difficult to read your website. So I think the advice is make sure you choose your image carefully and make sure that it's not going to interfere with the text, because that has to be the most important bit. Anyway, have fun with that.